So it is officially March 1st as of when I am recording this. Hopefully, it will be like only a week or so after I record this that this will get dropped, but who knows? But, anyways, it is officially March 1st, and so we are going to be going over the February gratitude journal. And I only have one bad thing. I try to also outline the bad that happened that I can that impacted me, because that way I can acknowledge it and let it go. Witchy shit. But anyways, we're gonna go first thing bad. I lost my evil eye necklace. This is a fake. Until the farmer's market opens again in May, I'm gonna have to use my plastic one that I got from Temu, unfortunately, because I lost my evil eye necklace specifically on the Lunar New Year, like the day of the Lunar New Year. The Chinese New Year, I think it actually is, not the Lunar New Year. I don't know. It's one of those two. But I ended up losing it that day because we took our dogs on a walk, and it fell off. I still have the chain that it was on, but somehow, even though I've made sure that it's tightened, the jump ring or the O-ring ended up disconnecting off of my necklace and ended up falling off while I was taking my dog on a walk. And I didn't notice until I got home. So the way that I'm seeing it, it is and isn't a bad thing. The way that I see evil eye necklaces is that it's absorbing energy and negative energy and protecting you and all of that. And then once you lose it or it ends up breaking, that's when you know that it's absorbed all of the negative energy that it can, and that you need to get a new one to be able to continue to protect yourself. I saw it as it was the Lunar New Year, and it became the year of the horse, and so my evil eye necklace was done protecting me for that year. And so it ended up not being needed anymore. And so it served its purpose. And so it went missing. Maybe it broke on the way, when it fell. Maybe someone will end up finding it and it'll be something that they end up needing. Who knows? But that night I also ended up doing a cleansing shower for my Lunar New Year cleansing shower. And I ended up doing all that, cleanse all the negative energy that my evil eye didn't collect, and bring in new energy, good energy, positive energy. So that was nice. Kind of a negative thing, kind of not. Depends on how you see it. So that was the bad. Now we're going to move on to the good things. Not my favorites. They're two lumps, because my favorites are usually products, items, stuff like that. One of my good things, I got an editor. Actually, my editor is actively the one that is editing this video. So hi! For those of y'all that don't know, I got an editor halfway through February, and most of my Tuesday videos are all edited by my editor, and all of the Thursday ones are edited by me. They edit half of the videos that I need for a month. I edit the other half. Most of the videos that I edit are just VODs that I end up cutting down to what's needed. And then most of the videos that they edit is talking videos. But it's honestly really, really helpful. And I'm really excited to continue working with them. It's so, so helpful because I don't have the stress of having to make sure that I have 2 videos edited each week. And honestly, it's given me time to be able to spend time with my family more often. I don't have to worry about cramming to get the Tuesday video edited during the weekend, because I already have it edited or the week before, and all I got to do is review it, and it's so much easier. And so to my editor that is actively editing this, thank you so much for all that you have done and all that you continue to do. You are amazing, and it's so helpful. Next thing, Pilates and dog walking. It is officially the time of the year where it's starting to get a little bit better, a little bit nicer. And I'm able to take my dogs on walks, which I ended up buying a weighted vest to wear. It's a 12-pound weighted vest. And I end up using that. I have ankle weights that I use for Pilates. I also have a Stepmaster down here for days that I'm not taking my dogs on a walk. But I have a Stepmaster down there, or I don't know if it's called a Stepmaster, but it's like it's a step thing. One foot goes down, one foot goes up. But I end up using that. I do like 400 of those a day, mainly because that's the highest I can go right now without being exhausted. I am hoping that this next week I'll be able to go to 500. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We're constantly improving. And so I have the weighted vest for when I'm walking my dogs. I have the weighted ankle weights that I use when I'm like doing my Pilates. And then I have my Stepmaster that I just do alone. And I honestly do that during work. Like on my breaks, I'll do like 100 to 200. I usually do 100 on each of my lunch, or like on each of my like 15-minute breaks. And then I do 200 during my lunch break. And it's been really, really helpful. And it's been really, really nice to be able to like work out a little bit. I don't know if it's actually changed anything, because I do eat a lot too. I do need to, I don't know. I don't eat a lot, but like I feel like I also don't count my calories because I can't. Because for those of y'all that don't know, I am technically still considered, quick trigger warning, I am technically still considered recovering anorexic. Technically, when you have an eating disorder, you never fully recover, because you always have that, you kind of always have that brain or your thought in the back of your head where you're like, okay, this isn't good. And you're trying to like psych yourself out. You're constantly trying to do better. I was anorexic pretty much all throughout high school. And I ended up, after meeting Max, my significant other, I ended up kind of not curing myself of that. And it wasn't just myself. My friends were so, so helpful. And sometimes I still do struggle. There's some days where I don't want to eat. And unfortunately, that's just a way of life now. I have to remind myself that eating isn't a bad thing. Nourishing my body and taking care of my body the way that it needs to be taken care of is not a bad thing. And sometimes it's a little bit harder to remind myself of that than other days. My stomach hurts right now because as y'all will see, there's a video of me eating a lot of foods, and now my stomach hurts because some of that food is not good. Anyways, my stomach hurts really bad. Next thing, games with friends. Obviously every single Friday on Twitch, which, check out my Twitch, check it out. But every Friday on Twitch, I do co-op games with my friends. Pretty much all of them are also streamers. And so we play chaotic games every single Friday. And recently, we've been playing 2v8 Dead by Daylight, Oh Dear, Doll Imposter. We're currently looking at a new game, or not a new game for anyone else, but a new game for us, which is Kletka, which I'm very excited to try that if we do end up downloading it. But like, we have a ton of different games. We played Repo this last Friday, as of when I was recording this, and it's been really nice to be able, it's a nice like way to end the week, or the weekdays, of just like relaxing, winding down after work, getting really, really stressed out from games. But like, it's nice to be able to spend time with my friends, because most of my friends are unfortunately not IRL friends. They're online friends, which they are still like friends, but I can't like go out and see them. I have to be able to play games with them through a system, and I have to be able to like text them, and that's the only way that I can really bond with them. And it's nice to be able to have those Fridays set where I can spend time with my friends. Another good thing, which is also the last good thing before we go on to our favorites, self-care Sundays. Recently, I've been taking Sundays, especially like the last 3 hours of the day before I go to bed, and I've been spending that as self-care Sundays. I will do like everything showers, or at least as everything as I have the energy to that week. I've been doing like face masks, my skincare. I have this lotion, which is the creme de pistachio, which was in the haul video, which y'all should check that out too. But I end up having that, and then I put some oil above it, and then I put this like dusting powder that I got from Black Girl TikTok. And that is the way that's what it's called. That I promise that's what it's called. But anyways, I found it from that, and so I use it, and I still follow the person that talked about it. And it's been really nice to be able to have that time where I can pamper myself. I end up putting a podcast on while I'm showering, or I put music on while I'm showering, doing all of this. And it's just nice to be able to, like, take care of myself, ground myself, and just refresh my body and refresh myself and get ready for the next week. Favorites. We are on to favorites now. First favorite, Thalassa, or Talassa. Edge of the Abyss. I'm still working on putting it all on YouTube, but I did stream it all on Twitch, and it is such a good game. It is definitely an emotional game, and probably wasn't the best game to be playing right after I dealt with a family member's death, but it was also kind of needed, because it was kind of a good way to, like, especially near the end, realizing that grief is not all that's in the world. Like, it's not only grief, and you can move on from it, and you can heal from it. And it was a good way to be like, okay, I can move on from this. I can heal from this. This isn't going to destroy my life. And it was really nice. It did make me cry, 100%. I cried so much during that game. But it was also very nice to be able to have that kind of outlet where, like, it was more socially acceptable to be crying on stream because of something happening in the game. And it was kind of a nice way to be like, okay, I have this grief. Let me play a game about, like, moving through grief and figuring out how to live past it and move on from it. And I really liked it. It was really nice, and it definitely made me emotional. I definitely fucking cried at the end, and y'all will see why when I post that. Next thing, Baldur's Gate. I love Baldur's Gate. Max bought it for me for Valentine's Day, an early Valentine's Day gift. He bought it, like, the week before. I have been playing it at least once or twice a week, every single week. I literally played it from, like, 3 or 4 p.m. last night or yesterday to 10:30 p.m. yesterday. It's such a good game, and especially for people that like being able to, like, explore areas and, like, combat, especially, like, a turn-based combat. It helps me, like, focus on it. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna have to send a clip or, like, a photo to my editor for this, but I destroyed the hag before she even got to take a turn, because we had a lot of sneak attacks, a lot of high power of attacks, and the moment her turn started, I had Searing Smite on her, so the moment her turn started, which she had 9 health by the time her turn was able to start, out of, like, 105, the Searing Smite killed her. She wasn't even able to make an attack against my group, and she died. Let's fucking go. But anyways, I love Baldur's Gate. I'm currently trying to decide who I want to romance in my personal playthrough. I have been romancing Shadowheart and also Astarion. Unfortunately, nothing's really been happening with Shadowheart since, like, the last time things happened. I've also been told that there is a Dark Urge character that you can make, and I am contemplating it. I'm contemplating streaming it, to be exact. I don't think I have anything planned for, like, Monday streams, so I think I'm going to be doing it then, and I'm really excited. I might just become a Dark Urge player. Next favorite thing is going to be Iron Lung for my Markiplier lovers. Iron Lung is a movie that Markiplier himself created and starred in. It's based off of the game Iron Lung, and it was so fucking cool. It was so good. I love Lovecraftian horror. I love stuff like that where it's just like this creature that you can't explain and you don't understand, and it's not of this world. I love stuff like that. It's so cool to me. The creature design, so fucking cool. And that one scene of Markiplier, thank you. That's all I'll say. But anyways, it was an amazing movie. I do really like it. I do want to go back and watch it, like, slower so I can really understand more of it. I did like The lore was so cool. I liked like having to figure out what was going on, having to listen to everything and being like, "Oh, okay, so this matches with this." It's so good. For people that don't like Lovecraftian horror, you probably won't like it, maybe. I don't know. I think it's really fucking cool. And it was fucking awesome to me. I also did not realize that Jacksepticeye was in it when I first watched it, and so I had to watch clips to like figure out where he was. I still I still am not sure that that's Jacksepticeye. Or technically Sean McLaughlin. But anyways, next thing, Switch night with friends. Every single person in my D&D group has a Switch. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of us. There is 7 of us that all have Switches, and so when we aren't feeling up to D&D, we aren't feeling up to the role play or anything like that, we play Switch. We also all have Pokemon. So we trade Pokemon, we trade evolved Pokemon. We end up one of my friends is a master at finding shinies. So when she finds a duplicate shiny, one of us gets it. And it's really fun because I like shinies. Shinies are pretty. So we ended up playing that, or we play Animal Crossing, which one of my other friends is like a multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire in the damn game. And so she came to all of our islands and dropped like $7 million, like $9 million because I paid off my basement loan with it. And I still had $7 million left. So $10 million. And it is ridiculous. But I really like Animal Crossing. I like the island. It's so nice. It's so cozy. I still have that one villager that I'm trying to get rid of. I have an idea of what what villager I want, and it's Minaru, I think it is. I'll send my editor a photo if they don't know what it is, but it'll pop up here. Minaru, the cutest little deer, and I love her. And I've never played Zelda, but if the characters look like that, I want to play Zelda. Should I play Zelda? I don't know. Next thing, Max's ramen. Here's a photo. Max's ramen. Max made me ramen, and it is the best ramen I've ever had. I also don't have a lot of ramen from other places because I thought I didn't like ramen, other than like the basic chicken Maruchan ramen. But he made me ramen, and it is so fucking yummy, and it was so good, and now I want ramen right now. But he's not home, and so I can't have ramen. It's fine. Next thing, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I've already seen all of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina game. No. Game? TV show. I've seen all of it. It's a Netflix TV show. It's a new adaptation of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I believe there was one other Sabrina show that it was included in, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm rewatching it. I mainly put it on like my left screen because I have 2 monitors. I put Baldur's Gate on this screen, and then I put Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on this one. And so I binged that in 4 days. I watched all of that, and I love it. It's such a cute little witchy game show. It's a cute little witchy show. I absolutely love it. I think it's so fun. And so I binge watch that. I'll go back and rewatch it. I do rewatch shows, and there's nothing wrong with rewatching shows, especially if they're your comfort shows. Next thing, Manifest is another TV show that's also on Netflix, and it is one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I'm taking a break from it because I got angry. Which my friends know why I got angry. Season 2, not my favorite season. Purely because I don't like the energy that we've created in the studio today. It's a really good show. I really do like this show. I like the backstory of it. It's so fucking cool. The like plot of it is really cool. I love all of the characters except for this one character. And as far as I know, he's not in season 3. And if he's not in season 3, I'm going to be so excited. I just started season 3, and I just started watching this like a week or 2 ago, maybe. But I don't like that one character in season 2. And to that one character, you know what you did. What the fuck? But anyways, I love the show. The plot is really cool. I love shows that have like a supernatural aspect because I love fantasy books. I love fantasy shows. I love fantasy movies, and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, the last thing on my favorites list is going to be a new show that I just started watching, like either yesterday. No, it was literally yesterday. I just started watching it, and I'm on season 2 already. Am I on season 2? No. What episode am I on? I don't know. But anyways, it's called Santa Clarita Diet, and it is so funny. I love Drew Barrymore. She is such an amazing actress. It's so funny. I love the characters in the show. I just finished an episode where I did not expect the plot twist that they put in, and I'm so amazed by it. I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm only like maybe on like episode 7, maybe 8, I don't know. I feel like I've been watching a lot more than that, but I could be wrong. The episodes are pretty long too, but I really like it. I think it's fun. I love shows that have a supernatural aspect to it. So like, yeah. But anyways, that is the end of... Oh, wait, that's not the end of the thing. I have one more favorite that I did not put on here. My favorite, these nails. They are press-ons. And they look absolutely amazing. I love them. They're so pretty. They have, like, the little, like, shine where the light, it, like... goes all cool. But anyways, yeah, I love these nails. I bought them. They're in a vlog from December. They were meant to be my Christmas nails, and then I forgot about them. And so I was like, oh, I'll put them on for Valentine's Day. And then I forgot about them. And so I just put them on while at work on Friday. While working. It was a pain in the ass. My finger got stuck on the thumb. Because unfortunately, I don't know how to use nail glue yet. It's my first time ever doing this, like fake nails. And so this thumb is a little messy, and it has a little like glue residue on it because I put too much glue, and then I pressed it, and then the glue got on my finger, and then my finger got stuck literally in this placement, and I couldn't get it off for 5 minutes. It was so annoying, but I got it, and my nails look amazing, and I'm obsessed. I keep doing it. I like the clackiness, and also I'm not afraid of them coming off. Like, I have really long natural nails. I always have my nails super long, and so like I don't have the worry of like figuring out how to type with them because I always have long nails. And so it's not really a problem with me. And also, if I have, like, cans that I need to open, I know how to open that shit without using my nails because I usually have long nails that are just natural, unpainted long nails. And so I'm probably going to start doing this more often because I really do like having, like, nails. It makes me feel more put together and, like, being able to, like, pamper myself a little bit more. However, I will decide if I'm going to do this more often entirely based on how my nails look once these come off. Because if my nails are super damaged once these comes off, I might not do it as often. But for right now, I love them. But with that, that is the end of my February gratitude. I probably missed a few things that were really good just because I didn't make a note on it. But I really have appreciated this month. This month has been really, really fun, really, really nice, and I'm just excited for it to keep getting better. So, comment down below what your favorite few things that have happened in February, and I hope all of y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join our community that is ever growing, and honestly, my favorite place to be. But anyways, I hope all y'all have a great night or day, whatever time zone it is for y'all. Drink some water, eat some food, take care of your body because your body takes care of you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are so, 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 so amazing. And I am so glad to be a part of this community. But anyways, bye y'all.